We're backstage at UFC 193. The event has just wrapped up. I'm joined by Dana White. Dana, we have a new champion in the women's bantamweight division. First time. Ronda's been the champion this entire time and since the history of the weight class. What did you think about her game plan against Holly tonight?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know what their game plan was. I don't know what it was, but you know, it looked like it was to get in her face, be aggressive. Don't let her dictate the space or the pace of the fight. And Ronda was being aggressive and trying to get in there and mix it up.
You know, we've seen footage of her boxing. You've gone over to Glendale and seen her spar in person. Were you surprised when she started getting peppered so much by Holly?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, you know, everything about that fight was surprising, but at the same time, it was the style of fight that I thought it would be. I thought that was how Holly was going to fight. I don't think that was a big secret. I think everybody knew that that's the way she was gonna fight. Just how was Ronda gonna deal with it?
Between rounds, you know, that's usually when the corner is giving advice and saying, hey, this game plan isn't working, let's change it up, let's do this and that. Were you surprised that Ronda kind of came out the same as she was in the first round?
Again, I don't know what the game plan was, but the question becomes, how are you going to fight Holly Holm? I guess what she should have done is went for the clinch, tried to double leg her, tried to take her down more, tried to, you know, instead of try to stand with her.
Use her grappling a bit more. But you made this matchup for a reason, and it's because Holly Holm is talented. During the promotion of this fight, were you surprised by how much people were counting her out?
You're always going to have people who think they know what they're talking about and have no idea what they're talking about. I made this fight because this was the fight to make. Holly Holm is a former world champion and in boxing and kickboxing, and styles make fights, and this was a great stylistic matchup.
She's got a very strong camp in Albuquerque, New Mexico, over there at Jackson Winklejohn's. They have a lot of champions. They have a lot of contenders over there. Did you think they were going to come in there with the right game plan to beat Ronda?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, obviously, those guys do come up with great game plans, and you know, Holly's style is, like I said, Ronda had never fought anybody like that before. Never fought anybody with that type of style, and yeah, apparently they did come up with the right game plan.
Let's talk about that co-main event, Joanna Jedrzejczyk versus Valerie Letourneau. Joanna was really emotional after that fight. She said, you know, that she works so hard, but she's just human. Were you surprised it went all five?
No. Valerie Letourneau is big. We talked about that she's a big, strong, cutting down from 135 pounds, and she was going to have serious power, and she's taking punches from bigger women. We knew that was going to be a tough fight for Joanna, but on the flip side, Joanna buzzsawed right through her. I mean, she won every round, and she looked great tonight.
She remained champion, but what's to say about Valerie, a girl who's so tough, who stayed in there that whole 5 rounds?
Well, what's good about Valerie is Valerie will now fall into the rankings where she really belongs. I never felt that Valerie, and neither did our matchmakers, that she should have been the number 8 ranked girl in the world. Now she'll fall into the right place.
All right, and tonight was a huge night for the UFC. In terms of records, did we break the attendance record here at Etihad?
We broke a lot of records. We broke a lot of records that the UFC had held. You know, the commercial pay-per-view beat Lesnar and Cain Velasquez by a lot. The pay-per-views are trending really crazy. We broke the attendance record, and we broke the all-time gate record here at the stadium.
Do we have any idea on numbers for the attendance?
I don't know yet. I'm going to the press conference. I'll have them when I get there.
Okay, excellent. Before I let you go, UFC 194, just a couple of weeks away. Looking forward to that fight between Conor and Jose?
I am. It's another big one. I'm excited. Vegas is going to be rocking for that fight.
Sure will. Well, thank you so much for taking some time to talk to us. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thanks.